Newcastle 1. Arsenal, Asna 0. Cry all you like about VAR. Cry all you like about the referee, Mikel Arteta, because I've seen some of your quotes. Oh, the PGMOL. Yeah, they didn't pick your starting 11, mate. They didn't pick your starting 11, did they, Mikel? They didn't go with a double pivot of Jorginho. Captain, by the way. Captain Jorginho. El Capitan. Jorginho. Kai Havertz, who managed to play 98 minutes, 16 seconds after playing over 100 minutes the other day. Cool. The PGMOL didn't do that for you, did they? Okay, cool. No drama, no problema, no pasa nada. Smash the like button, sub to the channel. Big up to everyone who joined the watch along. Big up to everybody who has subbed off at the back of that. Big up to everybody in the comments. Like, share, get your donations, comments, whatever. Do what you want to do. Oh, you're profiting off a loss. Well, it's the first one in the league all season. On to the next. Heads up, on to the next. Really? Let me tell you about accountability in football, yeah? Let me tell you about accountability, right? And I'm going to keep plugging this guy on Spotify, yeah? Bavarian Podcast Works. It's an Indian guy who lives in America. Bayern Munich, before today, currently sat second in the league. 3 wins out of 3 in the Champions League group, so they're top of the Champions. Oh, but we're second. But we're top of our Champions League group. But it's the Mickey Mouse Cup. They got knocked out the cup the other day. So a team in the 3rd division sat 15th. 1 minute 14 seconds into this guy's podcast that night. I'm absolutely devastated, fuming, and upset. It's a disgrace and a travesty that Thomas Tuchel has knocked us out of this cup, because now we can't do a treble. Levels. See this lot behind me? Smashed the stadium down to be like Bayern Munich, innit? When this lot were decent. Very decent. Smashed the stadium. League on a bingo. Have a shot. Cheers. 1 minute 14 into a 19-minute podcast. Absolutely. It's a travesty that we now can't do a treble. This is coming off of the back of an 8-0 win a couple of days earlier. He then goes through the next 19 or 18 minutes after that, dissecting how poor their performances have been all season. We're getting away with it. The 8-0 against Darmstadt, yeah, masked over a lot of our problems. Masked over it. We've not been good all season. We've not been playing well all season. It's not been great. Yeah, individual performances have bailed us out all season. We're not a very good team. There's no style of play. There's no patterns. There's no, urgency. There's no, wow, I can get off my seat for that. Now compare that to Top Gooners. It don't matter. It's only the League Cup. Why are Arsenal the 3rd biggest club in England? Oh, yes, because a trophy's won. So now you're dismissing a trophy. Why? Like we have any entitlement to win anything. And now we're in a competition, or was in a competition, where Man City, who are the favourites for the league, the favourites for the Champions League, and probably the favourites for the FA Cup, are no longer in it. But it don't matter. But just back him. It's the Mickey Mouse Cup. You want him sacked. You're so negative. 4 years this guy has been that competition. Man City, we lost to them. Liverpool, we lost to them. Brighton, we lost to them. West Ham, we've lost to them. 4 years. FA Cup, he's been it 3 years straight. 3 years straight since winning it with a team that he's decimated, got rid of, done nearly 700 M's, yeah, and has won nothing since. FA Cup, lost to Southampton. Southampton. Nottingham Forest. Manchester City reserves. But we went toe to toe. No, you didn't. So that's now 7 cups. Cool. 3 leagues. So that's now 10. 3 Europa Leagues, Villarreal, Sporting, and Olympiacos. That's now 13. So you, my friend, well, you're not my friend. You scumbag, you fraud with your PR. Yeah, and he's got more PR than I've ever seen around any football manager in my 41 and a half years on this earth. 1 trophy out of 14. But it don't matter. If you can't see what he's doing, you're negative and toxic. All right, Brittany, calm down. How about I'm actually saying my truth? I'm saying what's in here. You lot are lying, liars. Did you expect anything different tonight when you see that midfield? Declan Rice. 10 out of 10, mate. Big up for you, Declan Rice. And I hope you watch this fan cam. I hope you stumble across it somewhere. Because you know what? You're the only player in that team today. Yeah, the only player in that team today that can walk off of that pitch and say, do you know what? I actually had a go. Declan Rice joined the club in the summer. Only player who had a go. Goalkeeper. Clown settings. What are you doing, man? Spinning around like Kylie. What are you doing? Joe Willock came on. Took a shot. Benjamin, who's dyed his hair back. Jorginho, the experienced midfielder that we need that can control the midfield. Well, why didn't he go and press? Why were they all watching? Saliba. Sorry, mate. All 3 of you are shambles. Shambles. Let Gordon keep the ball in. Oh, but it was a foul on Gabriel. No, it weren't. Slow motion looks like it's a foul. Let me tell you right now, if he pushed him, he would have been in the back of the net. He barely touched him. He was going down already. Go and watch it in real time from multiple different angles. Barely touched him. Barely touched him. But just back him. He was misunderstood at Chelsea. How did he play 98 minutes? Somebody tell me in the comments. How did he play 98 minutes? After playing 100 minutes the other night. Jorginho captain. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Captain of my football club. I've seen Patrick Vieira. I've seen Thierry Henry be captain. I've seen Cesc. Van Persie. Vieira. Tony Adams. Proper captains. Proper captains. My football club. Jorginho. Cool. But you set up a midfield of Jorginho, Havertz, and Rice. Where's the creativity? But Odegaard was missing. Yeah, he was worn out after doing up his Halloween settings, innit? Ghost settings and that. He ain't injured, by the way. I know factually he ain't injured. Took him out the limelight. Yeah, I know 100% that is factually correct. That guy ain't injured. Took him out the limelight. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Took him out the limelight. Eddie Nketiah. But he'll kick on now after the hat trick against relegation fodder that we should be pamming at home. That Newcastle, by the way, put 8 past. 8. Cool. I was at Eddie Nketiah's debut against Norwich in 2017. He scored twice that night. Won us the game, got us through the next round. Cool, well done. Scored in stoppage time, got us to extra time, scored. Nearly scored a hat-trick. Cool. Fast forward, 6 years later, he's only scored 35 goals more for Arsenal. But he'll kick on 100 grand a week. Cool. Where's Starboy? Anyone seen Starboy? Starboy? No. Anyone seen him? Ain't seen him, mate. Gabriel Martinelli. What are you doing, mate? At least you had our one shot on target. Was that our one shot on target? Was that our only shot? Maybe we had two. Yeah, maybe we had two. No, it was only one. Gabriel Martinelli with the one and only feeble attempt on goal. Wow. Wow. Tomiyasu. What are you doing, mate? Yeah, what are you doing? Because you've been decent recently. What are you doing? Zinchenko, you need a goal. You need a goal. You're 1-0 down. And you bring on a defender, Zinchenko, and take off Benjamin. You need a goal and you bring on a defender. There's only one other manager in the league that I know that does that. Ten Hag. We're dusted, bro. We're dusted. And let me tell you right now, it's the 4th of November. It's 9:15 at night in Spain. In exactly 3 weeks from now will be the 25th of November. That will mark the 4-year anniversary of me on this channel. The video is still there. Type in Arteta out, go to the oldest, and you will find the stream with the dead curtains in the background and all of that. Cool. Don't judge me. That will mark the 4-year anniversary of me calling this manager out before he got the job. 3 weeks before he got the job. Saying he'll amount to nothing and I ain't backing it. What's changed in 4 years? What's changed? What? You got in your feelings a little bit more. Oh, you have a better match day experience. But we've bridged the gap. But just back him. But he's got the fan base united. But everything other than football, everything other than results. Yeah. When you lot all turn, which you will, because you're all faking it, because you're all snides. Yeah. And I ain't. And I say it as it is. Yeah. And people don't like it. Tough. You do nothing. Yeah. When you lot all turn, and want him out, I'm Arteta in. Back your manager. We've still got phase 5, guys. Still got, if you can't see what he's doing, F off down the lane. But no, come on. No, it takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah, bigger fish to fry. Yeah, trust me, when you look all turn, when it's fashionable for you muppets to all turn, yeah, and you all go in unison down that road, cool. I'm going the other way. Yeah, because you lot are liars and you've been lying for 4 years. Cool. I've had 4 years of this. I see you in a couple of months, innit? I see you in a couple of months when you all turn, innit? Anyway, last season was an anomaly. Arteta out. Sack him. In fact, make them all walk back from Newcastle. Or, better still, get them to get on the coach with Ty for 8 hours on the way back. Big up, Ty. I love you, bro. We're out of here. Sack him.